Right, we are live. Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the Kiwi Lads channel. We are here for the playoff game between the USA and Samoa. Whoever wins this game goes through to face off. Now we have learned it will be Argentina who were able to get themselves an upset over the Blitz box. But this game, it should be an exciting one. Samoa, I feel like they are probably the side that were underestimated going into this competition. But now the USA, they're going to have a right challenge on their hands. And the Samoans, I was pretty bang on with the score in the Argies. And South Africa game. Yeah, we're very close indeed. What is your score prediction for this one, Patty? Do let me know. Currently, now we are only moments away from the kickoff for this game. They have got in the Samoan starting lineup. It will be Va'a Apelo Maleko. Then it is going to be Sione Vawasa Afa, Milani Matavao, the captain. Then Steve Ramone. They've actually, okay, they don't actually have the fella in the starting lineup that they had. No, that is actually Steve Onosai. It is actually a different last name. And Alfeta Purcell, and then Owen Fetul. That is the starting lineup for Samoa. Then from there, we are going to get to see Joe Schroeder, Marcio Brown, then Ben Brozel gets to start that one once again. Falau Nuia, Perry Baker, Kevon Williams, and Lucas Lecamp. Now, the big thing here for Samoa is they will have to try and shut down Perry Baker as soon as possible. Use that physicality that the Samoans are known for. And also 22-12 for the USA. And as the New Zealand women in this tournament, they are not. Their first tournament is in 3 weeks' time, and they are going to have their own lone tournament, which we are also going to be covering on the channel on High against his Brandon in 25-19 is the score prediction there. But in their semi-final game, Samoa, they were extremely close. Now, this score line doesn't represent that game at all. New Zealand beating them in the quarterfinals 22-14, but they were a lot closer than that, right down to the wire that game went. And then for the USA, they were very unlucky in their quarterfinals game, only losing by 2 points. Ireland 14 points to 12. But now we are ready to go. And also, and now at this stage, it is going to be the kickoff for this game. It will be Matavao, who's there. Welcome in, Jay. Hope you are excited for this game. And also, Australia playing Fiji in the next matchup. That will be an exciting one. See how it does end up going. But I will quickly update. I know we should be all right for the next time that the next game is going to be taking place. But now it is going to be kicked off here by Matavao. And now going up high, taken nicely by Joe Schroeder, who is definitely a little bit taller than everyone out on the park, that is for sure. Although it's one of those ones he normally is anywhere he goes. Currently now on the halfway line, it is in the hands of the USA. Kevon Williams going across now out to the winger. And this one, which is going to be Brazil, still available. A little bit of a lob pass. This is going now into the hands of Perry Baker. And now we're going to end up getting the testing job of trying to take down Perry Baker. Nicely done by Joe Schroeder. That sucks. I really wanted them to smash the Aussies who think they can beat us in their try as well. Although it is coming up soon, though, so you will get to see it eventually, hopefully. And now running down the wing. It's some good pace in the way. Having to make the tackle. He's done well, but I think he's been penalised. My voice might give out on me before the end of this one. It looks like there's quite a serious injury there for the USA winger. Brazil down the wing. Oh, he hit the ground extremely hard. And I think his ribcage got a bit rattled. And I was able to get people go on your live stream. He's Brandon. I have no idea. To be honest, I think it's just pretty much consistency and also like when they're here, try and, I guess, keep them here is a good bit. But I don't know if whether or not I can do that overall. But now passing it out, it's going to be now Maleko in the midfield. I'm looking for Matavao because he has been a key. And also on his side, who had the ball just there, Matavao joins the breakdown. Purcell tries to keep it on the side of the Samoans, but the USA have turned it over now. Perry Baker does get a little bit of space to move down this near side of the field. In Singapore, the turf has been roughed up pretty badly. It is also very humid, which does mean that fatigue will start to play a factor. Purcell, another good tackle made there. I'm waiting for it. Now short ball, straight through. Kevon Williams scores. And that is going to be the try for the USA. And they are on the floor or on the board first. And also we have there's that scoreboard on the brink and there as well. Yeah, it's currently it's got 1 minute in. Hopefully it does end up working it out. Oh, it is going on. And at this game, and I was like, hello, mate. And as I said, Betty Wagon. And yeah, at this stage, Kevon Williams gets himself the very first try of the match. And also we have got there. No, not at all. I can see your live one. I can, when I do a lot of live stream in there. But now that one is going to be kicked over. Conversion for the USA. And now Kevon Williams moving his way up there in the series tries. Currently, Corey Toole and also Terry Kennedy both will have an opportunity to extend what they have already done in their next matchup. But currently now 4 minutes 30 left to the first half. Samoa will need to be the next team to strike if they do want a chance of being able to win this match and go on to face Argentina. Going up now, there's going to be almost taken out in the air, little knock on from the US. Also, we have got there, and he's still got the something on. And also, we have got there, good day, Double David. And there says J.A.'s, and also we got there, hi, Betty, and hi, Jay, and hi, David. Says Brandon, everyone getting acquainted at the moment. But USA are on a 7-game winning streak against Samoa. Last loss was in Las Vegas 2018. And that one as well. Currently now, Purcell to feed this ball in now. Passing it back. It's going to be loose from the Samoans, but now Matavao has got this one available for them. Kevon Williams trying to make the tackle instead. It was the number 13 for this matchup. Marcio Brown now trying to step through. And that one now, Sione able to break one tackle. Now passes it out their back line here for Samoa on his side. He's been phenomenal. He's got brilliant pace, acceleration. Oh, he's been ankle tapped though. He does find the little pop pass. Now Sione looking to the try line, steps around Schroeder. Doesn't find that offload though. And now it's going to be the counteract. Oh, he's been flattened out. It's a penalty to the USA. That was brilliantly done by the USA there. The counter attack from Samoa was strong. I see your next live stream. How do you do at High J? And then I, Brandon, Port on South Africa. I bet Johan will be gutted. And there as well. And yeah, 3 matches in a row that they have lost. The last time that happened was actually in 2020. So it's been quite some time since that did happen. But Joe Schroeder, he was getting turned inside out, but he still kept his composure to be able to make the tackle on Sione. And because of it, it gave his opposition just not quite the option that they were after for that offload. Now 2.5 minutes left in this first half, and it is going to be now, okay, the lineout was nowhere near the middle of it. And also now it is going to be another lineout throw for the USA. Got it right to the back. Schroeder, that was not straight. And now Samoa are going to be having another opportunity there. And at the moment, Afa Sau is there at number 1. They've actually got different men in their jersey compared to the other ones that we'd have got. And also, hey, what's up, Sis Shadow? And they're welcome in, mate. I hope you are doing well. Currently now a scrum feed for Samoa, sitting 45 metres out from the opposition's line. 2 minutes left on the clock in this first half. They've still got the second half to go back. And also, hello, welcome in, mate. And as well says Betty, that one now currently on the halfway line. It is going to be fired back across Matavao. Now one more wide pass. It's nicely done. It's a big fin. Perry Baker has been done for pace, which is something you don't normally get to say too often. But it's going to be Nui who scores it between the sticks. And that is going to be the try for Samoa. And now they are back into this game. They will look for the conversion, which should be a guarantee. They've just said that it was Kevon Williams who scored. It was not. It was instead going to be the try for Samoa. And it was Nui who went straight around the side. And also, Joe, on my live stream, do you want to know what happens? And there's says Brandon there, and I Betty Wagon. And there says Brandon as well, but he was excited for that one, Nui. And now they get themselves back into this game. Samoa goes up, goes over, and Samoa now make this one an even playing field at 7-all with only 1 minute and 6 seconds left afterwards. Currently now it is going to be Samoa and also Joel and hello, Brendan. And there's us, says Betty. That one's gone up from Matavao now. Taken very nicely by, once again, in fact, no, it's not Joe Schroeder. I thought it was Joe, but it was actually Ben Brozel. He's been able to take that one. Now it's going to be in the hands of the USA, just out from their own 22. In fact, they've taken it back into the 22. Now Perry Baker running onto that one quite nicely. Baker now finding the pass off to Schroeder. He was looking up before he passed it, though. And now way back for Samoa. They're going to have to make about 30 extra meters here. Purcell charging hard at the line. They've got the advantage. Quick hands from Samoa. Now it's going to be on his side. Tries to back himself. Finds the offload on the outside to Purcell. Gets spun around a couple of times. It's going to be a penalty for Samoa now. And they will have themselves a quick tap. And where can I watch live? On the World Rugby YouTube channel. Is your best bet. And also, let's go. Says a swerve there as well. And it's going to be the scrum feed now for Samoa. They have decided, rather than kicking up for touch and having to do the line out, he's just going to go for it anyway. And also, we have got there, Baker got burnt. And there as well. And it's actually not the first time that we've seen it in the competition. I believe we saw it in the game between USA and Ireland, that it was down the wing, Jordan Sefo. No, not Jordan Sefo, sorry. It was Jordan Conroy. Did it very nicely, of course, Jordan Sefo. He is actually the French international, isn't he? We're currently now 43 minutes out. It is another scrum feed for Samoa here. Just a little bit past the first half. They kick it into touch. They're willing to take 7-all at halftime. And like they're saying, Samoa, they'll be happy enough with that one. They've got to keep their energy for that second 7 minutes. And it is 7-all going into halftime. Looking off the bench, they have got Falaniko, also Sautui Huta, their Apitai, Faleangi, and then also it will be Pelosi Taupo, who is another option for the Samoans. Whereas for the USA, they have actually got still Diamore alongside, Diamore it is. And then also Talapusi will be one to watch out for in the later stages and also where you're from. And there's their shadow in that one as well. But currently 13 minutes away from the men's match taking place between Australia and Fiji, which means that it is going to be a 8:25 kickoff. I'm just going to have a quick look to see what time I have got my thingy set. So I've got it set to 8:20, which means we've got 5 minutes before the game gets underway once we do end up ending it. And then after that, the next game after that one will be New Zealand taking on Ireland. And that should be a very awesome matchup to see. But Maurice Lombard, possibly a key for the Australians in their game up against Fiji. I hope that they show us when the New Zealand game's kicking off also, but I don't think they're going to for this game. But USA and Samoa are currently 7-all in this game. It could go either way. Whoever wins this game goes on to face Argentina to play off for 5th and 6th place. So it will be a 5th place semi-final if they are able to get through. But the big question is, can Samoa get the job done here? Or will it be the USA who get another opportunity to face off against Argentina? And with the USA, they were the first side that were able to get a win over South Africa and Australia. So I believe it is in, we'll be on the World Rugby YouTube channel that you can see it. And New Zealand in there, says Sinai as well. Currently New Zealand in that game up against Samoa, 22 points to 14, which is why they get an opportunity to move through to the final. Okay, Perry Baker at the moment has decided to make his shirt into almost, I guess you'd argue it's a bit of a crop top for the sake of trying to keep the stomach breathing throughout the match. And also New Zealand. Currently, we have got their Fiji game next. It is indeed. It is going to be New Zealand. Fiji taking on Australia, followed by New Zealand taking on Ireland. And also Joe is a good little guy. I was going to get sorry for you and David the Mod, Betty and me, and move it very quickly. And there's our, but now it's going to be taken nicely by Samoa. Just inside of their own half, it is Sione fires it back. A little bit loose from the Samoans currently inside of the 22. And also the accent. And there's Sinu for that one as well. They're currently now driving nicely forward here for Samoa. Firing it across. Still 30 meters out from their own line. Toughest matchup. There's Lake Show. Brilliant run from Sione. Going up the middle of the field. Links up on the outside. It's going to be a foot race. And Matavao, he is going to be able to get over the try line. And he does score it now. And Matavao looks straight at the camera. Says, yes, I've got that one again. Second try for Singapore. And also we've got the Australia versus Fiji game live on World Rugby YouTube. I believe so. And if it isn't live in your country, just because they do actually have it limited to only certain countries are able to watch the game. But if it is available in your country, it will be live. If it's not, you can actually watch the replay of that game on World Rugby's YouTube channel after the day is finished. Because they do allow the full match and pretty much the whole replays to take place as long as it's after they have been live, if that makes sense. And also against the Aussies. And there, there's Lake Shoba currently now going to be lining up this one. Getting ready to go for this matchup. And it is going to be Matavao will be lining up this drop kick from halfway. Try and get Samoa a little bit more than just a 5-point lead. Currently, it's gone up here. It's going to be just knocked backwards, I believe, by the USA. Yes, it is. And New Year. It's been wrestled down. Lecamp going short side. Sione, brilliant tackle. He's been able to stop him. He tried to get up. He went again. And now that's going to be the penalty to Samoa. Taking the quick tap there for them. And now they've seen some space on the outside. It's a foot race. And just bumped off there. Over the top of him, Samoa score. And that's another one. And it is going to be their number 8, who was able to do so. I've accidentally gone on to the South Africa one for it, but it was the number 8 in this one. Va'a Apilo Maliko, who has been able to score it. And yeah, as a Wallaby supporter, always nervous against Fiji, but they have been informed. Says Sino there, but a brilliant run from Va'a Apilo Maliko, just bumping off the tackle of the USA number 8. I believe that was actually the replacement Isdale. He's only been out on the field for a little while and already has been bumped off. And now Samoa, it's not an easy kick. It's right from the touchline. It's hit the post. Oh, that would have been a crucial 2 points if he had got that one over. But now Samoa, they have got themselves a 10-point lead with 4.5 minutes left in the second half. Anyone who is new to the channel, be sure to leave a like and subscribe for Samoa in this one. We will be covering their next game. That will be up against Argentina to play off for 5th and 6th place. And they will be hoping to get the better of Los Pumas in that game. And now kicked off high from Mataval. That is a brilliant kickoff, just going the 10 meters. And that's taken nicely by Kevon Williams, the captain of the USA. Currently, I'm looking around. I don't believe they have actually got Perry Baker out on the field anymore. It's a low tackle there on LeCamp. There's a bit of a juggle. It goes backwards now, though. Out to Joe Schroeder down the wing. It's going to be a tough tackle to make. Joe Schroeder just bumping off about 3 tackles. Now he's been wrestled down by the Samoan defense on the halfway line currently for the US. Running forward, they've got a bit of an overlap here. Kevon Williams tried to go on the inside. Kevon Williams now using his pace. It's going to be a foot race. He's going to win it. And Kevon Williams now nicely done there by that Samoan defender. And I believe he needs a little bit more credit there. Purcell, he could have easily accidentally tackled him high when trying to stop him from going over. He's scoring it anyway. There's no point risking that yellow card. And it was very smart from Purcell there. He knew that he was beaten for pace. He was considering diving on him to try and stop him from getting the ball down. But when we see here, he thought about it, and he just wasn't quite going to be able to catch him. So he decides against going for a scoreboard being a loose again. One moment, hopefully. There we go. I think it's working itself out slowly for this one. But currently 12 points to the USA and 17 for Samoa in this one. But Kevon Williams, that will be the last time that we see him in this matchup. Perhaps, depending on whether or not the USA win this game, it could be the last time that we see him for the Singapore Sevens. Currently now, Samoa, they'll be fired up here. 8 debutants, into this matchup. It's going high. It's going to be a 50-50 in the air. Beautifully taken by, it was big, number 3. I realize now they don't actually have Targo here for their lineup, which I think they did have last time. Now only on the 22 here for the USA. Another good run forward. Ball on the inside. It was Diamore. Wasn't quite able to link up. Good hands there. And right in the corner. He's been able to score it there for the USA. They are making the comeback here by the looks of it. And it is another try. 2 minutes left in this game. And we're going to be sitting at 17 apiece with an extremely important kick to come here for the USA. As Ben Brazil was able to go over, like they're saying, he's an ex-wrestler. And you can kind of tell by the way he wrestled his way to the touchline, or just inside of the touchline down that wing. It was nicely done. Diamore straight away having an impact since coming out onto the field. Extremely close. Goes for the try. He did the big dive for Razan. Go Samoa. I can read my messages that also he said, what do you, man? I said, you know, what you did this. You just leave in there as well. That one is not going to be the drop kick over. So now sitting 17 all. Come on, boys. And then, geez, the Yanks have got game. And as I says, David, yeah, it only takes one face for the USA to be able to turn a game around. But Samoa, you could say the same about them. They are certainly capable of winning this game. It's just whether or not they can get over the line one more time in the last 18 minutes or so. They've gone to the same man once again, and that is the perfect situation there for the US. Now they've got this ball. LeCamp goes across, and the US looking to build a couple more phases here around the side. It's looking for the draw and pass. LeCamp gets it. He goes over, and it's going to be a try for the USA. That is 3 tries in a row for them. And LeCamp does score it. I can't put sentences together. I'm too excited for the games that we've got coming up, because I know that Fiji versus Australia is just around the corner. And then the New Zealand side taking on the Irish. But that was unfortunate. Once again, they found a weakness and they used it to their advantage, the US. They knew that Gavin Diamore had that jump beaten on their near side. They went to him twice. They rinsed and repeated. And there was nothing that Samoa could do about it. He was just too good in the air to be able to stop them. But now Samoa, in the next 20 seconds, they need to convert a try to take this game to a golden point. The first try of the match was the USA. Then from there were 2 tries in a row for Samoa. Then 2 late tries here for the US to get them a little bit of a lead. But currently sitting here 24 points to 17 in this game for Samoa and the US. Kicking it off high. Does go up, and what comes up must go down. It's going to be taken nicely. Now flicking it off, still on the side of Samoa. And now Sione, they have to try and go a length of the field here to be able to get themselves a draw in this game. Kicking in behind, back in the pace. There's no one back there. He's got plenty of toe. He's winning the foot race here, and he just doesn't quite get onto it. And now on the ball for Samoa. No, the ball's going out from Schroeder, and that will be the end of the game. There was a brilliant tactic in the end from Samoa. Almost worked out, but Schroeder kicks the ball out, and the USA win at 24 points to 17. I mean, there's one thing for sure. The USA had to work hard for this game, and Samoa, even when they're losing games, they are still one of the most entertaining sides to watch in the Seventh Circuit. And nice one, Samoa. And also, I'm actually really impressed by this new Samoa side. 8 debuts. And they've just come out there. And you'd think that they would all have like 50 caps, the way that they play it around, the way that they'd link up with each other as well. On his side, he was sensational throughout this tournament. Matavao as well. Although I believe that the sad thing is, because they finished 7th or 8th, they don't actually get to play off with the blitz box, I don't believe. And if they did, that would be huge. But I don't think that game has taken place. If it was, though, we would be covering it on the channel. So if you are new, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. It's hugely appreciated, you guys all being here. Now is the next task. Australia taking on Fiji. It is just around the corner. And I will see you all there for that matchup in just a very short